defend the ball better?
Really just keep our man in front of us and play our principles on defense that we practice every single day, and just getting that toughness mentality back that we know we have.
What were the principles you got away from at Texas A&M?
Really just getting too far strung out on certain players and not following the scouting report as we did in film room, and really main thing, just keeping the ball out the paint and keeping our man in front of us.
How come when a team hits 4 or 5 threes or whatever to start the game, how does that kind of throw you off your scouting report initially?
It really just makes us think, but at the same time, we just have to stick to the game plan and just stick to what we've been taught throughout the whole entire week through our scouting report.
What are the challenges that come with playing a team a second time?
Just really the tendencies, I'd say, but at the same time, it's fun because each player knows each other very well. We know each other's tendencies, and it just brings a more high competitive game.
What did you learn about the Vanderbilt team that you're taking into this week?
They're really talented and really run their sets very well. Each guy again has their own way of game and style of play, and just being able to guard them for long possessions is going to really help us.
And Jordan, you guys, whether after Mississippi State or South Carolina, you guys have been really good about bouncing back the next game. What it is about this team, this mindset that you think has made you guys, just good at washing one and moving on?
Really just our next game mentality. Everyone is all locked in on the next game and know that the last game that we had wasn't our best game, and we go into practice each and every day trying to get better and knowing that the last game that we had wasn't our best. And since that happened, we just go into practice with that chip on our shoulder, just being able to get through the next game and get to the next game so we can go ahead and change the results.
Rebounding's been an issue both the last 2 games. What do you guys need to do to clean that up going into this game?
I'd say really toughness. We got to get our toughness back, and I think every guy knows that, and we've been doing that throughout practice. It's just being able to pursue the basketball.
Why do you guys think you've gotten away from that toughness?
I don't think we've really gotten away from it as much, but it's just we just weren't pursuing the basketball, and we just gotta more break down into the details of hitting our guy, driving him out, and just really pursuing the basketball.
Rick talked about needing more guys to have the mindset that Zakai has. When you hear that, how do you respond, and how do you feel like you and the teammates respond as well?
We respond very well. We all know the mindset that he has, and we all have that mindset. We just had to dig deeper and have that mindset going in each game, each practice.
When a game kind of gets away like it did, how much in the second half of the game are you focusing more on just kind of playing within yourselves? Is there an opportunity to kind of just work on some things maybe there when you're in the last 4 or 5 minutes there in a game that you can't catch up in?
Really, in that game we did get away from ourselves a little bit, and we just had to, when games get out like that, we just had to still stick to our game plan and stick to our principles, so then we can try to get the win.
Anything else?
Sorry, do you think leadership is an innate trait, or do you think it's a learned trait? I guess this is a question I asked the other day, because Zakai is a built-in leader. So what do you think leadership, what kind of traits make a good leader, I guess?
Really just the heart and the will, really. Being really vocal goes into being a great leader, and that's Zakai. Zakai's always talking on the court. He's always pushing guys to get better. He's not afraid to call you out for what you're doing and what you're not doing. And that's the great thing about Zakai. He's always gonna make sure you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing.
Jordan, how much do you personally, or you guys as a team, look at the standings, look at the records, see, what teams in front of you, who they have left on the schedule, what road trips they have? How much do you guys pay attention to that?
We don't really pay attention to it much. It's all about us and how we can all get better throughout the season, what we need to get better day by day.
How have you seen your leadership traits grow in your time here at Tennessee?
I've seen it grow a lot because I'm always around Zakai. Zakai's always talking. I'm trying to be more like him in that aspect and be more vocal on the basketball court. And I see that help other guys, because whenever I'm talking, it gives other guys the opportunity to listen and be able to talk more, so that everyone's more comfortable on the court.
What stands out about Arkansas?
It's they're rebounding. They're a really good rebounding team. It's going to be very similar game to Texas A&M. It's going to be very physical. They're a great isolation team, and they have all great pieces all around.
Anything else? Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.